Hello and welcome. In this video I'm going to talk about the history mystery lesson which has been dropped today by EA, and there's an element of, well, riddles obviously, but confusion about how you actually complete it. I tried something and it's worked for five of them potentially. So I'll run through them to start with. So the top one, the blow of Maracana, refers to the 1950 World Cup when Uruguay beat Brazil in the Maracana Stadium. Big shock at the time kind of thing. And in the game I just played, I scored with the Brazilian and with the Uruguayan, thinking that that would do the trick. I've progressed one of two, so I'm not sure which one of those two is the one that registered. Scored with Darwin Nunes and I scored with a Brazilian defender. So, not sure what's done there. Hometown Shocker has worked. I think that refers to Brazil losing 7-1 to Germany in Belo Horizonte in the 2014 World Cup. I scored with a German midfielder and a Brazilian defender in this game, so one of those two has ticked that off. Next one up is Pinturicchio, which refers to Fabio Grosso's curling goal that sent Italy to the final of the World Cup with a victory over Germany in the 2006 World Cup. It mentions last-minute finesse goal, and it's the famous celebration when Grosso runs in tears towards the camera. I scored a finesse goal with an Italian. I used Insigne, and I also scored with a German with a finesse as well. I'm assuming it's the Italian finesse that did it. The 1950 Miracle on Grass is the USA beating England 1-0 in the 1950 World Cup when England were one of the biggest teams, and the USA were literally just coming onto the scene. I think it could have even been their first ever World Cup, I'm not sure. But they beat England 1-0. I scored with an American and with an English player in this game, so I don't know which one of those would have registered this. The Heat Battle of Lausanne refers to Austria versus Switzerland in the 1954 World Cup, which was played in 40-degree heat and ended 7-5 to Switzerland. Now, I played and scored with an Austrian and a Swiss player in the starting lineup, but this hasn't counted. So I'm guessing that there is something to do with what the two players have in common that I've missed. Maybe they play for the same club side. It's a bit ambiguous to work out. Exciting performance shared by two players, one from each team. Now in the match, two players got hat tricks. So I thought, do I have to get a hat trick with a Swiss player or an Austrian player? I didn't think about that till after the game, so I'm going to go in and do another one of those. Fingers crossed that it works. And Somersault. Now, this is a bit specific. This player scored in every international world tournament he played in from 2002 to 2014. And he's only one of 4 players to do so. Recreate his journey. Now, Miroslav Klose has played for Germany between 2001 and 2014. And obviously, up until Ronaldo, he was the top goal scorer in the World Cup tournaments. I scored 4 goals with Miroslav Klose in the game I just played, and it's registered 1. So I guess I have to play with him and score with him in 4 separate games. That's what I'm thinking based on the 1 result so far. I'm going to go back and score a hat trick with an Austrian and a Swiss player, see if that actually registers. And again, I'll score with the Austrian. I'll score with the Uruguayan and the Brazilian. But yeah, I got 3 of the 6 ticked off after playing just 1 match. So I'll show you what I did while I played the 1 match in. So it was a squad battle on beginner difficulty, so it was just a walkover essentially. And I used this squad. So as you see, I've got an American and I've got an Englishman for the 1950 Miracle. I've got a Brazilian and a German for the 7-1 game. I've got an Austrian and a Swiss for that. I've got a Uruguayan and an Italian, etc. I've also got Closer, which was obviously lucky because I packed him a couple of days yesterday, a couple of days ago, whatever. So I don't know if you have to score with Closer or you have to score with a German or whatever for that. I'm just in a position where I've got Closer, so that's what worked. I'll update. I'll put some posts. I'll updates below just to show what I've done and what you can do. But it seems like it's doable, but it's obviously a little bit annoying that it's quite ambiguous and quite tricky. But anyway, we'll open these three things and see what we get. Obviously, it's not huge rewards, and I think they're all going to be untradeable anyway. So yeah, they're all going to be untradeable. So yeah, we'll open them. See if I get anybody decent. I'll put another match on beginner, score the goals, and then I can update if it's actually worked for the other ones. Yeah, so I've got to get an Austrian. I've got to get more Closer goals. I've got to get an Austrian and a Swiss hat trick, and I've got to get another Brazilian and another Uruguayan goal. And we'll see which of those by trial and error actually works and registers. But yeah, I'll call this video to like how to do the thing because it does seem a little confusing, and it's not the easiest thing that they've ever released. It's good to add an element of knowledge to it, I guess, because obviously if you're a 10, 11, 12, 13, 14-year-old kind of thing, all of these games pretty much happened before you were watching football properly, and a lot of people won't know that USA beat England in 1950 World Cup and all that kind of stuff. But so yeah, it's useful to have a little bit of shared information about it. But yeah, that's what EA have put out. So we'll have a look. And obviously, if you clicked on this video, then obviously you want to have a look and see what actually happened with it. So yeah, I'll put this video up there. Other than that, we've got nothing from the packs, so I'm going to go and set up another beginner. Ooh, we'll go Saliba. I'll set up another friendly and just go from there, and hopefully it actually does tick off. What's this? Rubbish. Okay, there we go. Thanks for watching. Hope this has actually helped clear it up. As I said, I'll update with post below to show what I've actually done with the next match, see if it actually does work. And we've got nothing else new here going on at the moment. Okay, thanks for watching. Appreciate that. And I'll see you next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.